What is up, everybody? This is John from Magic Tech Review. How are you guys doing? And it's a nice video. We're going to be talking about everything and anything. We're going to be doing the debate kind of thing or whatever, this and that, or one or the other, that thing. I have my wonderful guest, Tech, tonight. What's going on, CB?
I can't tell it yourself.
Man, I'm over here at Wendy's, chilling, live streaming. I want you guys to comment down below as we go through as we pick topics and whatnot, you know what I'm saying? I want you guys to comment as well what your favorite thing is, which one you would rather or whatever the case. I don't know. I think it's just kind of fun. Y'all been killing it with the comments. Donations have been coming through as well. Thank you guys for the donations. Those are always open as well. You know what I'm saying? There's a little dollar sign down there if you'd like. So yeah, we coming back. We coming back. How's your channel doing, buddy? How's your videos doing? Is that even a question I should ask?
That laugh ought to tell you everything you need to know.
Damn. How's that tablet going? How's that tablet running still?
I haven't really used it much since I unboxed it. I've used it a little bit, and so far it seems to be pretty good. I think it's a little. I think it's a little overpriced, but um, I think it's a little overpriced, but it's not bad.
Overpriced, you think? 180 for the 10-inch
I
with the what
think it
was it?
should.
128 gigs?
Well, yeah, I mean it's got 8 gigs of RAM, 128 storage, running the Helio G99, which is a really good processor. Uh, but for 179, it should have cellular and Wi-Fi.
Mm, shit, my son already broke the screen on mine, so there
Dang,
goes that. Yep,
dang.
yep.
Good thing they don't want you to
Well,
do a follow-up review on it, huh?
right. All it does is a gray screen now. When you press the power button, you know how it kind of just lights up but doesn't do anything. Yeah. Yep. Damn, and I thought it was gonna be a little bit of a you know what is it called, rugged one. You know. Hey, look at that. B Tech reviews with a $2 donation. Look at him. He says, "Shout out to CB and myself." LOL. Okay. Hell yeah. You know it. I always love having B Tech reviews up here, man. One of my good friends on YouTube. I reached out to Lady Red. She didn't want to go live tonight, so I was like, oh, I tried. I tried. When was the last time you spoke to her, bro?
I don't even know.
Damn.
I think it was something on. I think it was maybe a DM on Twitter about something about maybe maybe a pixel related. I'm not really sure. Can't remember. It's been a long time.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. So a lot of the tech people don't really chit chat as much as we used to.
Ah,
Seen Paul, I seen Paul Tech in my like a message or something from Paul Tech. I was like, oh shit.
wow. I ain't seen nothing from him
Yeah.
forever.
Yep.
It's been a long time. So
Paul
how does it sound?
Tech.
So can you hear me clearly? Everything sound clearly on your end?
Oh yeah. Awesome. Sounds amazing.
All right, good deal, good deal. JBLs are doing a good job then.
Oh man. So what's your I'm not really too much into headset, man, but what's your favorite kind of headset?
Well, it
Let's start
depends
off with
because
that.
mainly I use gaming headsets for about everything. Because like this one right here, the mic can be removed. I can. They're on right now. They're on Bluetooth. They're Bluetooth and game. They're console and Bluetooth compatible. So I can like undo the microphone here and wear them as headphones if I want to. Which is the same deal with a lot of headsets that I got. But as far as headsets go, I mean, you know, a lot of them are going to be gaming. So I mean, still you got Steel Series, HyperX, one of my favorites, HyperX. I love HyperX. Um, you have others. The Razer does pretty good on some of their things, and um, there's a few other name brands that's kind of escaping me right now. But These JBLs right here, they sound really good. Um,
It must be really hard for these companies to make money, man, because there's so many headsets out there, gaming headsets. You can go to Family Dollar, Dollar General. You can, $10 gaming headset on all that. I just don't know, like, how these companies are making a lot of money. You know what I'm saying?
if you get a headset for $10, you're gonna get a $10 headset.
Oh yeah, well, yeah, you know what I mean. But and then there's
Yeah,
so many on Amazon. It's ridiculous. Like look up headset. You know what I'm saying? 1,000 come up. So
I mean, if you want a good, I would say a good wireless gaming headset, you're gonna spend usually, unless you can find one on sale or been out for a few years, it's still a really good headset. You're looking at over $100, $150. You know, um, like I said, you can find them on Amazon sometimes on sale from like 100 down to like 50. I got a pair over there
uh,
that are wireless. Is just awesome. I paid $50 for them because they were on like a lightning deal.
mm. Dude, I've gotten so many headsets from YouTube, like to review and all.
Really?
I've got so many stuff in the closet. You know how they do on YouTube, bro. They just like, oh yeah, here you go, review headset, earbuds,
I
and
really
it's like it's
don't.
so hard to review them personally. You know what I'm saying? Like, but
Yeah, I really don't get much in the way of like headset reviews or like Bluetooth headset reviews. I used to get like the in-ear Bluetooths. I used to get them pretty often. I haven't got nothing like that. Well, I did, but whenever I replied to them, we got all up until the offer to send them out, and it's like they stopped responding, and
mm,
I was like, well, screw y'all too. So then I got the thing with the tablet that I done the unboxing on. Haven't really messed with it a whole lot since then. I need to test it out more and do more of like a 1 2 like a 1 month with it or whatever, and just kind of go over everything about it. But I haven't really used it, so I got to do all of that. But as far as anything else, as far as cellular, like phone wise, stuff like that, I haven't heard nothing from anybody. A lot of spam crap that you get, but you know.
mm. What the heck is this? MTR needs rehab bad. Shake my head. Rehab for what? What the hell? Yeah.
Yeah, like Slim Shady says, the Audio Technica. I hear that Audio Technica is more for like the higher end sound. When I say higher end, I mean like the higher end treble sound. Now, I never used Audio Technica, so I really don't know if it's got like a good amount of punchy bass, decent mids, and good treble. Um, I know what's that what's that brand name? Oh my God, I done forgot. I didn't forget. Maybe I'll remember it. But yeah, I've heard that Audio Technica is good. I also like Corsair. I got a pair of Corsair that are really good as well. It just all depends on what somebody's looking for, you know.
Mm.
Oh,
What
okay, the
store?
open
What?
ear, yeah, open. I like closed back headphones. I'm not much for the open back. I like the closed, but that's just, I guess, like I said, it's all preference.
Hey, Luke Tech Gaming. What's going on, Luke Tech Gaming? Are you still doing the doing your gaming thing? I don't know if I've seen him or not, but I know he does it almost every day, or he used to do it every day. So he's at it, man.
I would literally have a second channel right now with gaming if I could stream gaming, but I'm not going to buy some old PS5 to go stream live on YouTube. I'm not doing it.
Mm.
I've
I
left
just feel
Sony
like so many people.
behind.
I just feel like too many people do it, bro. It's like
Well, look at the tech space, man. Tech space is dead. Okay,
yeah.
I'm just gonna come on out and say it right now. YouTube tech space is dead. Okay, unless you have like 5, 10, 15 million subscribers, it's dead. You can look at YouTubers that's got 5 million subscribers, and you see a video they put out on the latest phone, and they have like 85,000 views. Well, you say that's a lot of views. Well, when it comes to 1 to 2 million subscribers and you're sitting at 80,000 views, that's not even that's not even 10% of your subscribers. You know what I'm saying?
Mm,
And I was going through looking at some channels that they with 100,000, 200,000, 500,000, a million, 2 million. And when I see 65, 75,000 views, that's because of the following that they've had for so many years. And so it's no wonder when you see channels like us, it's 10, 20, 30, 40, up to 100,000 subscribers get less than 1,000 views. It's no wonder.
yep.
It's just that to me, in my opinion, the whole tech cell phone thing on YouTube is dead. You ain't got to look far on YouTube to figure that out. So, you
I think
know,
people have gotten smarter. I think people have generally gotten smarter, and they don't really need to look up tech products or reviews or you know what I'm saying. I think the phones have gotten that much better that like back in the day, you know what I'm saying, the phones were slow and you used to have to figure out how to do this or do that on your phone. I think that as the phones have gotten better and better, you don't really have to do as much to them. Because before you used to have to root them and do this and do that and jailbreak them, and now they're just and then the unboxing is like it's the same shit, different toilet.
yeah. I didn't even see all these comments coming through. It wasn't showing up on my phone. I've seen a bunch of them come through since I didn't see them come up. Anyway, um, let's see. Corsair definitely great. Yeah, they are. They are. They are. There's only, unfortunately, there's only one pair wirelessly that's for Xbox. But yeah, it kind of sucks. But anyway, the gaming community is oversaturated. Yeah, a lot of things is oversaturated. YouTube is more about personality instead of displaying a game, tech device, etc. Yeah, I mean,
Drew
you
says
can look at.
phones done got boring, ain't it? Yeah, they do. That's why I'm just like, I talk about them on this channel, but bro, I don't make a whole video about it anymore. I can't, bro. I can't.
That's just what I've been doing for 10 years or longer now, and it's like to go into something completely different. Sometimes it's a little bit difficult to find that one thing that's gonna you know really generate, like you say, his personality. And honestly, I'm just a monotone, normal person. I don't get excited about anything. You know what I'm saying? I don't. So, um, I just do what I need to do, get the information I need to give, and like if people like it, they like it. They, whatever. But I try to, when it comes to videos, instead of all the flash and pizzazz, I just try to give it the way. Um, I just try to be as honest and upfront with everybody, and I think that's more important when I'm looking for a video than some kind of all this flashiness that you see in some videos today. Um, but that's just my personal opinion.
Hmm. Yeah, I don't know, man. I guess we gotta evolve and figure out what's going on, what the viewers like, and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I like what Clay said. Clay said that that he liked my review on the Moto Edge Plus here, this phone right here.
yeah,
I appreciate that, and yeah, you're right. I mean, I I sometimes forget about the reception and call quality and stuff like that because it's not really ever hit on that much anymore. I gotta sometimes like, oh yeah, snap. I need to put that in there because people still use their phones for calls. You know what I'm saying? They still
yeah.
use their phone for, they need to know if it's got good antennas or if it's got bad antennas or, I can look at, I mean, I could put my Boost Mobile SIM card through AT&T or my Visible SIM card in certain phones, and some phones are like really good, and some phones is just like pitiful. Um, I would say I would, because most of them are pretty close resemblance now in reception, as far as all the manufacturers go. But there are a few that are better than others. And I would say that Samsung is close to the top. OnePlus is very up there. I would say that some of the lower ones, iPhones has always been bad at reception. Pixels are not that great at reception either. Um, but You know, it matters.
Mm.
Says I live in the sticks. Reception matters. It does. It does. I'm the same way. I live out here in the sticks as well, and that's why I can tell if a phone has good or bad reception or not because if I see my like if I have my SIM card in my Pixel 6a and I'm dropping calls, I can put it in a One Plus and it's clear as a bell that I know which one's got better reception. You know what I'm saying? So it's really easy when you live in a low reception area and you can really test out the reception on phones and say, hey, this is good. This is going to give you poor if you're more out and out in the, not in the main areas. So yeah.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Like, there's like TikTok and Instagram and Snapchat, and there's so many like ways to consume content now. You know what I'm saying? And these shorts. I find myself getting lost in YouTube shorts sometimes. And I'll be like, oh, what the fuck am I doing? Why am I watching this? You know what I'm saying? And then I watch regular videos.
I mean, honestly, in my opinion, the biggest disease in America is TikTok. Yeah, I called it a disease. That's what it is. It's a plague on the U.S. My personal opinion. Um, you got short 1 minute clips or whatever, and everybody is just, you go into that rabbit hole. And if you're trying to really put out a video about something or whatever, and if it's over 3 or 4 minutes, it's like, you know, what do you do? Whenever 10 years ago, or less than 10 years ago, I would say, maybe 2015, 2016, you seen your stuff, you seen a lot more, into the viewage in your analytics compared to what you see now, where it's like after the first 2 minutes, it drops off by half. And I'm like, are you here for a video or are you here
Well,
for a short? You know what I'm saying?
I like documentaries and I like learning stuff. So if I see a video is like less than 5 minutes long, I won't even watch it. You know, like
Yeah.
it just doesn't interest me.
Clay was asking, I'm due for an upgrade, thinking about an iPhone, but I've heard they're not good in the country. They're not. iPhones I have found to be pretty poor in the reception. You're holding it wrong. You're holding the iPhone wrong. Is that what they used to say about the reception on iPhone back in the day? About you're holding the phone wrong if you're getting bad
Oh
reception.
yeah.
But not in my opinion, iPhones don't get out. Now, of course, if you live, if all you travel is the city areas and you to go out of the city, and any phone's going to work fine. But if you're out in the sticks a lot, out in rural areas, I found iPhones to be kind of subpar. And I will say the same thing about Pixels as well. I found Pixels from Google Pixels not to be as good um, as they used to be. Um, you know, that could be for a lot of different reasons. You know, um, I don't know what Samsungs are really good. I found Samsungs to be pretty strong. Motorola's, OnePluses are very very strong. Um, so yeah, just my personal opinion. So we got 13 people watching. It says on my end, got 7 likes. Be sure to smash that like button. Um,
Mhm. Oh,
also, if y'all are here,
let me share this out. Let me share this out a little bit. But go ahead, go ahead. While I'm
also
sharing.
if also I may mention this a couple times. If y'all are here and haven't checked out my Moto Edge 2022 video, go check that out. It's my latest one I released today. So yeah, I need all the views I can get. Believe me, I need all the views I can get. Because believe me, we all know YouTube ain't sending out notifications. They're not sending out nothing, or they might be sending them out to like a handful of people, but that's about it. Um, like I mentioned this before. It's like YouTube takes care of their biggest creators because they're making the most money. Um,
All right.
and you're looking at says like 2,000 people has been notified that your video is released. And you're like 2,000. Why am I sitting here at 50 or 75? You know what I'm saying? Or 100. Hey, appreciate that, B Tech.
Sharing it out some more so we get some more people's.
Yeah, I mean, as far as like I say, to me they're pretty much about on all on par with reception. I mean, you might see one give a little bit better. Samsung's do pretty good. I know OnePlus seems to be one of the best. OnePlus seems to have reception where a lot of other phones just can't seem to get reception. OnePlus has always been very strong. Um, what's up, Robert Allen? How's it going? Hey to everyone in the stream. A lot of people in here, so I'm not gonna name everybody, but hey to everyone in there, in here. So yeah. So what else is on your mind, man?
All right.
Oh, he was gone. He was
Yeah, yeah,
froze there for a second. I didn't-
yeah, yeah, yeah. I was just sharing out the video to different people or whatever. So,
So what else is on your brain, man? What else is on your mind?
um, well, I don't even know. Like, I'm just trying to think. Like, I wish we could bring back like all these older brands and older phones that just can come back and start making phones again. And like ZTE, Kyocera, LG, Sanyo, like, bro, they would be making so much like cool shit right now. Coolpad, or what was it? What was that company called? Coolpad, right?
Coolpad, yeah. You know,
I mean, maybe not them, but
a lot of these manufacturers, they make really cool phones overseas, India, China, places like that. We'll never see them here in the U.S. You know, um,
yeah,
they bring the cheap junk nobody wants to the U.S. You know, like Coolpad. I mean, they make some halfway decent phones that work fine. But then you might see a cool pad overseas. It's like, wow, they brought it to the U.S. You know what I'm saying? But they
yep.
won't. You know, they seen what happened with other manufacturers. You know, all this bullcrap stuff that happened. So they ain't gonna. You know, like I say, we're stuck with it. We're just stuck
It's like,
with just a
bro,
couple.
it's like the U.S. market is just like so stupid. Like, I, I see like in Japan they got all these like different types of vending machines and different types of burgers, and their McDonald's is fucking cool. You know, like they got all types of like different flavors and all that. In the U.S., it just seems like we've got like the same. Like, I don't know what it is, but it pisses me off to see all these other um, areas getting better stuff than us. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, let's see,
Yeah, man.
you know what I'm saying? It's just like they got them phones with 10,000 milliamp batteries and all that. You know,
Well, you can get those
like
here
I want
as
that.
well. You know, I mean, a lot of those phones from like Unihertz, they work very well in the U.S. And they make
Yeah,
those really rugged phones with 15, 20,000 milliamp hour batteries that seem to last, 7 days, off the charger. You can get those here. You got to usually get them from Amazon, places like that. You won't walk into a store and find them. Um,
right.
you got to places like Amazon, eBay. You'll find them. You can have them sent, or whatever. But and they work in the U.S. Maybe not on every carrier, maybe not on 5G, but really who cares? Because 5G still ain't there yet, in my personal opinion. LTE works just fine. Most of my phones have 5G turned off um, to save battery. I mean, why have why have a phone searching for 5G towers when I'm not in the 5G area? You know what I'm saying? So 5G on most of my phones turned off. Even though Verizon, like on Visible, has 5G in my area, it sucks. LTE's
Mm.
faster in my area on Visible than 5G is. So I turn 5G off and save the battery and all that searching and stuff, and I just go um, with LTE because it works just fine. You know, that's kind of like with T-Mobile. I so want to get on T-Mobile and just be like, hey, you know, they tout their service and they tout their speeds and they tout their internet, and I'm like, yeah, but
Bro,
what about
have
your
you been
rural
to a Target?
customers?
Have you been to a Target recently?
No, I ain't been to a Target in God probably every year.
Bro, there's nothing in Target anymore. Like nothing. Like it's all
N- They never
stupid
have.
shit. Bro, it's crazy, bro. You go to Target, it's just dumb shit. It's like it's all like instead of like aisles, it's all like little like clusters of things or whatever. Um, like the phone section, there's only iPhones. There's no all Apple, no Samsung, no none of that shit. All the accessories are Apple. It's so dumb. Like I have no reason to go into Target anymore. Like none whatsoever.
I never really had reason to go there anyway because they never really had anything. Um, they had a few little, cool little things like I remember like 2018, 2017,
Yeah,
all those times, they had them really cool, like those
and
little,
it's so
it,
it's so far
that,
to the left. If you can tell what I know what I mean.
oh
As
yeah,
soon as you walk in that, as soon as you walk in there, you just feel it. And I'm just like, no, I'm out of here.
it's trash.
It just, yeah.
Um, like back in the day, you remember they had like the NES gift boxes. You remember those? And they had
Mm,
you could find a lot of cool stuff there a long time ago, or some cool stuff a long time ago. But now it's just trash.
it is.
Also,
I'll
also,
take you. I'll take you out through Target here. Not on this live stream, but like
well, I
one
mean,
of the next videos. I'm gonna do a Walmart one, and I'm gonna do a Target one. But go
I
ahead.
mean, Sean White. Honestly, Target as a whole is trash. Um, that's my opinions on it. On a lot of different um, areas. To me, Target is a trash store, and if they went under tomorrow, I would not cry about it. You know what I'm saying? Which we
Yeah.
know that places like Target and like that, they're. I'm not going to get in too deep with all of this stuff. I'm not going to. I'm going to refrain from it. But a lot of these big wigs up in New York, all these big name multi being znaires or whatever, they control a lot of what these stores put in their stores, promote crap like that. And to me, it's like roll over and just do what they say.
Mhm.
That's all I'm gonna say about that. But um, Robert Allen says, I think I'm getting the Galaxy A54 5G. Check out my video that I made a little while back. It's not been long ago. And I kind of give my opinion because I got the A54 5G. It's a good phone, but you may want to check it out. So if you want to go to my channel, find the A54, the most recent video. If you want, or if you haven't, if you've seen it, cool. If you haven't, go check it out.
Yo, Sean Cypher, what the heck? He said he sent the super chat. I don't see it, bro. All I see is VTech reviews one. Uh
Yeah,
oh.
says I don't know
What
who
the
it
hell?
went and it's showing up on my bank account, but not up on here.
Uh
Yeah, I
oh.
don't see it. I don't see it here either. It's not showing anything. That's
That's
not
crazy.
good.
No, thank you, Sean Cypher, for the attempt. I guess.
Well,
Yeah,
it's
it's
not
not
really an
showing up.
attempt. It's not really an attempt whenever it's showing up on his it's showing up that he sent a chat and it's not showing up.
I know.
That's
What the heck?
that, that's not good
Let's
at
see here.
all.
Huh. See if I'm not yet.
Yeah, I'm not seeing it either. Maybe it's delayed. Maybe
Let's
you'll
see.
get it in a minute. Maybe.
Hopefully. It's $2. There's a $2 holla. Yeah, no, because
S-
it shows on the top. I got 18. So can you see it too as well? 18 on the top, right?
18 and 13 is all I see.
Okay, and then it's for me. It shows $2 on the right hand
Yeah, I don't.
side, but that was from VTech. It
Yeah,
gives me a little
I don't see that.
total.
Yeah, I
It
don't
gives me
see
a
that
little
on my
total.
end. But no, I said I ain't been about Target. I ain't been Target about a year. I ain't been Target probably a bit more like 4 years. Um, it's probably like 2019 since I've been to a Target. It's been 2020 since I've been to a Walmart. So
bro. The only reason I go into Target is to go piss if I'm around because they got a good bathroom, and if I got like a mobile order,
Yeah,
that's
yeah. I
about
mean,
it.
yeah. I mean, if the way I look at things is most things that I order, I can wait on
Uh-huh.
a day or two. So if I ain't got to set foot
Oh,
in one of those places, I just don't waste my time fighting
oh, dude.
through.
Let me tell you. Let me tell you. My mailbox is right. My mailbox key because I recently lost my key lanyard thing for my moped and all that. I had my moped keys, I had my house keys, and I had my freaking mailbox key. All right. So over here, the mailbox key is made by the post office, which is terrible. So I literally had to go to the post office to get a new key for my mailbox because I live in an apartment complex or whatever. But ow, shit. Oh man, I got a cramp. I just caught a cramp. Ow.
Ugh, been there.
Yeah, dude, I gotta like stretch it out. Wow, what the hell? Woo.
It's
Okay,
like it's
that
like
was
the
weird.
muscles in it's like the muscles in there crossed up there, and it gave you that bind, didn't
Yeah.
it?
Yes, it did. Oh my god, that stopped me in my tracks. Holy crap. Anyways, so I had to go to the post office, right? And the post office is like, well, we need a copy of your lease to give you a mailbox key. All right. So I work 8 to 5, right? I get a lunch break, hour lunch break, but I work about half an hour away. You know what I'm saying? So I have to take half an hour out of my time, go to my apartments, go to my leasing office. I go to my leasing office. They give me a lease, right? Then I got to go to the post office, which is another 10 minutes away. I go to the post office, right? And show them my lease, right? And they're like, "Oh, well, it's an expired lease because I'm month to month right now." You know what I'm saying? So like, it's expired. I was like, "Oh my god." I show them my ID. I show them my veterans ID, which has my address on it. I show them, all types of shit. They're like, "No, we can't do it. The rules are the rules." Blah 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 blah. So then I'm like, "All right, whatever." I'll go back to my leasing office. So I go back to my leasing office at my apartment complex. Another 10 minutes. Mind you, I got to stand in line at the post office. I got to stand in line
Mm.
at the leasing office. You know what I'm saying? I got to stand in line in both of these places, and I only get an hour lunch break. It took almost 2.5 hours. So I go to the leasing office, right? They literally print a piece of paper saying current resident, month to month. You know what I'm saying? And they put a business card, staple it, and they put their number on there. They said if they have any questions, just have them call us, right? So I go back to the post office. The lady's like, no, this is it doesn't say lease on the top. I'm like, bro, what
Oh,
part of I don't have a lease?
I would be so, dude. I would.
So I'm like, yeah, bro, I'm at this point, and I had just taken my insulin, so I'm like, fucking my sugar's low, and when your sugar's low, you basically get hangry. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
Uh,
bro, I'm like, I'm about to fucking get arrested, dude. I'm about to throw some shit, or I'm about to something's about to happen in here. Like,
I've been that close before in a post office. I'm telling you, I've been that close before in a post office. I'm
and, you
telling you,
know,
they know how to get under your skin really badly.
it's like the DMV, bro. It's like DMV or post office is like, and if you do anything to them, it's like a federal offense or something like that.
Yeah,
Because
I
it's
mean,
like
I was about, I was, it was one time I went to the post office, whatever, and I was that close to being ejected. I was that close, and I was like, I'm not gonna get arrested for some bull crap here, okay? You know what I'm saying? So I backed off and just said, nah.
so, and I'm like, look, lady, I have medicine in there. I'm a diabetic. I literally pull out my pen. I slam my pen on the thing, and I'm like, look, I'm a diabetic. I need my damn insulin. It's in the mailbox. You know what I'm saying? So I'm a combat veteran. Rules are rules. This that. I'm like, bro.
They
I
don't
showed
care
her like
about
so many people.
they don't care
Bro, I
about none
showed
of
her
that
so
stuff.
many. I showed her so many pieces of fucking shit with my name on it. Like I showed her the DMV paperwork for my moped. I showed her where I just got my where I got my certification for my HVAC. Literally, like I got that in the mail. Like I bring pieces of mail. So I'm like, all right, lady, just write down your name and your employee number. I'm gonna call corporate. I'll have them fix this. Whatever. So I leave. Right. She gives me the information. I leave. Right. And then I'm like 5 minutes down the road. They call me back. Oh, excuse me, Mr. Frank. You can come back and get your key now. We called your apartment complex and confirmed with your leasing agent.
When that's they
I
when
was
they could have done it the very first freaking time you was there.
right, right. So
Oh
it's
my
like 2 hours
god.
now. So I turned around, right? And the shit is, that wasn't even to give me the key. That was just to put the application in so they can go cut me a key. This was on Friday. So they're not even gonna go to the mailbox until Monday to put a lock in there. You know what I'm saying? And it was $16.
$16 for a key, a piece
Yep.
of metal that they got to cut.
Right. Right. That they could cut for all of what, 60 cents, 50 cents, $1.
God. I'm telling you, man, these places know how to push your buttons. And it's always at the worst times too. You know what I'm saying? It's never whenever things are not in a time crunch or whenever things are okay, take your time. I'm not in no hurry. It's always whenever you gotta have something then, not tomorrow. You needed it yesterday. You know what I'm saying? And that's whenever it's like nothing goes right.
Bro. Yeah, I almost chose violence that day. I swear to you, bro.
Been there more times than I can
Bro,
count, especially
yeah.
lately.
'Cause bro, I went outside and I fucking slammed my helmet on the ground, dude. I slammed the shit, and then shit like flew, everything was flying apart. All the insides was like out. I was like, bro, poor helmet.
Well, at least it was just your helmet. You know what I'm saying?
It was either helmet on the ground or at her face. So it was like, yeah,
Oh my god. Oh my goodness. Yeah, I'm
yep,
telling you, man, it's ridiculous, man. Uh, you know, like you say, it's kind of like the license plate agency or the DMV. I mean, it's like you, uh, I don't know what's worse. I would probably have to say the
GMV's worse,
worst
bro. GMV's
place
worse.
is probably the
GMV's
license
worse.
plate agency. Because you'll go in there, you'll stand in line for 2.5 hours, and you'll get up there. There's one piece of paper that they say that you need, and you don't have it, and then you gotta wait another 2.5 hours because you missed one piece of paper or there's something that you
Yep,
missed or whatever.
yep, yep,
And I'm like, if you had more than one freaking person working in this section, and the other person would get off the blank phone and have somebody dedicated for that, and maybe it wouldn't take so long. You know what I'm saying?
yep.
And so I would say the license plate agency, DMV, where you sit there for 3 hours, um, just get your license renewed or whatever, or dealing with trying to deal with which I've been trying to there have been times I had a run in with UPS. It was maybe six
Whew.
months ago.
Oh, oh, bro. UPS and their whole like, we're gonna we're gonna not, bro. They're like ninjas because they can take that shit to your door and say they knocked a bunch of times, and they just I swear I feel like they just get out their car and they just put the thing up there. They don't even knock or nothing.
I I would say probably okay. What in your opinion is the worst? FedEx, USPS, or UPS?
Oh, what's up, KR? Oh my god, dude. I say FedEx because FedEx
FedEx is
always
hard.
wants to leave a note.
FedEx, I'm telling you, man, I could about bring. FedEx is probably the worst. They have the most. Man, I could have something being sent to me from one place. It'll go from here, it'll go from there to almost here. It'll travel half across the country, then it'll come back here, then it'll go somewhere else before it ever gets delivered. I'm like, I could have this delivery 2 days ago. and yet it's taken 2 or 3 days longer because you routed it halfway across the country. UPS, they, I believe that I really believe that UPS lost a package of mine because it was delayed for like almost a week, and I was
bro.
like,
And they can't even give you a time frame either.
yeah,
They say your package will be delivered anywhere from 8 a.m. to 10 p.m. So you're telling me I gotta stay at my fucking house, sitting by my door just to hear a knock,
hmm
and then
and
as soon as you leave, that's when they pull up and they put that
yeah,
stupid tag on your door.
exactly. FedEx is horrible. I would say, I mean, Amazon is usually spot on. USPS is also, in my opinion, really good. UPS is
Yep.
normally okay. I'm not sure if it was an item being sent to me or I placed it was or is the item that I placed it was an expensive one. I can't remember, but it's supposed to be here in like 2 to 3 days. It took 7 days. And I told
Uh
him, I
huh.
said, and I'm like, well, call this number and they'll help you out here. You call this number. Well, I'll leave a note for them. But you ain't leaving squat for anybody. As soon as you get off this blame phone, you're going to go back to your business and not you. And this convo never happened. You know what I'm saying? And I told him, I'm like, listen, they can't give me the runaround. Well, it was here. It's there. I'm like, if I have to come up there, if I got to drive 30, 40 mile or whatever to come up there, I'm like, you ain't going to be happy because I'm telling you, there's no sense in this. I mean, you won't give me a straight answer. You won't tell me, you know, anything about this order. I'm like, it says it's your facility. It should be in your system. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, don't come up here and
Yep.
tell me about, well, give us your number and we'll check. I'm like, just, just tell me something, I'm like, I'm not asking you to deliver it right now, but just give me a time. Well, I'm sorry, sir, we can't give you no time frame. I'm like, you're getting as bad as FedEx. I told him. I mean, that's what I told him. I'm like, I thought FedEx was bad. I'm like, y'all were getting on the same level as FedEx here, but
Dude.
it was
And they
it was
got
finally.
GPS on all the they got GPS on all these trucks, but they can never say, oh, where the truck is at. I don't understand it, dude. Like we have GPS tell like I can have a GPS tell me which stall I'm shitting in Walmart, pretty much down to you know what I'm saying? Like it'll tell you like yeah, third stall from the left, you know, but you can't tell me roundabout where my package is at.
I
Like
mean, the good thing about Amazon is a lot of times it will actually it'll actually like show you the truck of where it's at in relation of
yeah,
you're 10 stops away or
yep,
expect it
yep.
within this amount of time. Or UPS if you log in with an account with UPS, a lot of times it'll show you the truck and it'll show you where it's at and about how long it's going to
Hmm.
take. So UPS has only gave me like one or two problems that I can ever really remember. Now FedEx has given me problem after problem after problem after problem. I can't stand when they're like, "We're shipping FedEx." I'm like, "Please don't ship FedEx." You know what I'm saying? But they're like, "Well, that's where we ship through." I'm like, "Well, you're getting screwed," because I'm telling you, most time, um, and like you say, I mean, here's the door. They just barely, you're in the back part of a house. You're in another part of a room and it's like they barely knock on the door. They give you like 2 seconds to get to the door, and then to get to the door, they're backing down the driveway. I'm like,
Right.
we're sorry we missed you. And then so I mean, there was times that I have called FedEx right away. Boom. As soon as they left, I'm like, they gave me 2 seconds to get to the door. Well, it's gonna. I'm like, they're probably not even a quarter of a mile down the freaking road. You know what I'm
Oh, how about
saying?
this one? How about this one? I freaking get I got something delivered right from UPS, and then all of a sudden, uh, hold on, what the heck? So, oh damn, what in the heck was this? Hold on. Somebody just called you a cute teddy bear.
Huh?
Not on the live chat. So I sent somebody. I sent somebody a thing for the live stream, and they said that you're a cute teddy bear.
Oh my gosh.
It's a woman, so I mean, there you go.
Okay,
At least
well that's
if that makes you feel any better.
yeah, it does. Okay.
There you go.
Hey, hey, Lynn Blue. Well,
So
hey.
I'm not gonna say who it is, but unless they want to say it. But yes, they called you a cute teddy bear. So anyway, okay, so UPS, somebody sent me
I don't hear
a
that
tech
very often.
product.
I hear nothing. I don't hear nothing like that very often. So when you hear it, it's kind of nice to hear. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, um,
Damn, get it, boy. You hear
golly,
that? You heard that?
what was that?
Motorcycle. You hear
What,
it? He's doing a wheelie across the whole highway.
dude,
Yeah, all up in the
that
air.
dude was booking it, man.
Yeah, he was.
Gotta
All right, so UPS
love it.
had sent me somebody had sent me a tech product, right? And it was literally it was that one where they sent me it was the and he's still getting it. 4K. It was a 4K camera, and they were paying me to do it, and they were paying me a good amount to do it. I think it was like $400 or $500 or something like that, right?
Hmm.
So they sent me the package, right? UPS, but they didn't. What is it called? They messed up, and they sent it to the wrong thing or whatever. So they put it in one of those holding facility things, where it's on the side of a 7-Eleven, and it's got a couple of things or whatever. You take your ID there, and then it opens up the thing. Beep, whatever. I don't know if you ever seen one of those. It's called a UPS package center or whatever the hell it is.
I've
It's
never been to
automated though.
one. I've never been to one. I've been to like an Amazon um, place, like
Like,
kind of like one of the markets or whatever, where you got to put a code in.
yeah. Dude, Jesus Christ, they're having like a whole fucking motorcycle like craziness over here.
Is that the same
It's
one?
nuts. No, there's a whole bunch coming down now. They're just like doing
You
they
be hearing
do they do
sirens here in
wheelies
a
down
minute.
this.
You be hearing sirens here in
Oh
a minute.
yeah, if they can catch them.
Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
so, anyways, so they took my package, right, and they put it in one of these things, right. So I was like, okay, no big deal, All I got to do, they were like, yeah, all you got to do is bring your license or whatever that says Magic Tech Review. I'm like,
Oh my
what do you
God,
mean?
really?
They're like, yeah, it's listed under Magic Tech Review. We need your license with your name on it that says Magic Tech Review.
I'm like,
I'm like,
have you ever heard anybody named Magic Tech Review? Really? Like, it's a channel name.
yeah.
So
So
see,
literally, I was because I had to make this video by a certain time, and they were going to pay me $500 to make this video.
oh
So
yeah,
me, I'm like, damn.
I
I'm like,
remember
damn,
that.
500.
I remember that. Yep. Now I remember that. Yep.
Yeah, $500.
Hmm.
I'm like, hell yeah.
I think that was the thing with UPS with me was it was a company sending me a product and they wanted it out before a certain date and
Uh huh.
UPS I think lost it and they just kept on saying oh well it's been being transferred and it was and I had to email the company and say listen I'll give you the tracking if you want to call and get on to them you can get on to them your own self. I'm like I know you want this product.
Bro, here they go again. Jesus Christ. Holy shit, bro. They're just going up and down this damn thing now. Now, tonight.
Yeah, you'll be hearing cops
But
here in a little
anyways,
bit. But I think I had to so I had to email the company and I had to
uh,
say do what? Oh,
go ahead.
okay. So I had to
Email the
email the
company. Go ahead.
company and I was like,
Uh huh.
listen, I'm like, I know you wanted your review out or unboxing out by this date. You know, here is the FedEx or the UPS tracking. They've somehow screwed up. You're not gonna it's gonna be several days later. And it was like almost a week later before I was able to actually get that thing out because of their screw up. I even told them at UPS, I said, I'm a reviewer. This is something I'm on a time crunch here. And I'm like, this is a very fine time for you to be, mishandling or misusing or whatever, or losing my pack, you know what I'm saying? And it's
Yeah.
always those times where they seem to have a screw up is whenever you're on a time crunch or something. But they didn't matter to them. They're like, well, we see everything, it's not been delivered, and all like that. And
Hmm.
it had that red exclamation point, or like it was stopped. Like it was like, it wasn't even moving. It was just stopped. And so they seen all of that and they were like, okay, we see all that. So, you know, but I can't even remember who it was
Dude,
now.
that 4K camera was terrible. That 4K web camera thing, whatever that. You remember
What
that
was the
thing?
what was yeah what was the one you was comparing it to that cost you hardly nothing on Amazon that was like 100 times better?
Oh yeah, it was a 12. It was a $12 web camera. It was 2K. It was a 2K camera, 2K web camera.
That thing was a whole lot
And
better.
dude, with that 4K web camera, I cranked up the settings, I changed the settings, and did all types of stuff. And that 2K camera was still way better, which is crazy because the 2K web camera for $12 was just like a regular USB one, and the other one was a USB C to USB C and everything, and it had like two cables, a power cord. It was like, dude, that thing was like overheating. It was grainy. Like
Oh yeah, it was
I
pretty
had
bad. It was bad, dude. It was not good.
no, not at
Uh,
all.
and it was how much?
Oh yeah, that thing wasn't that thing like $200 or something like
It
that.
was
It
all it
was
was up
ridiculous.
there. It was in the hundreds. I remember you said it was in the hundreds.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
rip people off, man. Hey, $12 here, better quality than this
yep,
$200 job. Hey, shout out to KR. Says shout out to all the Carolinas, north and south. Yeah, shout out. Represent Carolina. That's right.
yep. Over engineered garbage, exactly. Bro, and then I remember like I'm just remembering shit now. Like the Coolpad, they sent me that phone or whatever. That thing was hot garbage, bro, and it was just like it was like lipsticks on a pig, man. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I gave it a review. You know what I'm saying? I didn't say it was great. I didn't, but it was just, bro, it was just
Yeah,
terrible, dude.
I literally got a phone, and I got to get the video out, even though it was sent 8 months ago. I got a phone that it needs to be, well, it's not going to be an unboxing because I've already taken the phone out of the box and been using it a little bit,
Uh,
test it out,
uh,
whatever. So
yeah.
if I do the video, it's going to be like a not so unboxing because I've already been kind of using it a little
Oh,
bit. But
hey, bro, what was that? What was that company that used to send me that them products? They sent me like two phones and a tablet. Remember back in the day, it was like the worst. It was like the worst shit. I just can't remember, bro. What was it? What was it?
they sent out phones and tablets.
Yeah, and it was like it was the worst. It was like they were like imitation knockoff. Like they had like
Oh,
four cameras.
X was it X something? X Goody or something
Help me
like
out,
that.
chat. X Gotti. X Gotti.
Yeah.
Yes, X Gotti, bro.
They
But
hit me up a few
I
times a long
remember,
time ago.
bro. I remember I took out the phone, right, and I was literally just playing with it, and the screen fucking fell out. Like the whole screen had come apart, and you know how it has a ribbon cable? It was hanging on by the ribbon cable. And this was literally the unboxing, bro. I was like, oh my god.
I'm like, well, here
I
it
was like,
is.
ain't
Here's the product. This is what happens when you buy garbage. I mean, it's just. I mean, they hit me up a few times, but I never responded back to them because I seen your
yeah.
videos on them. I seen the specs on them, and I'm telling you, man, I would no. Mm-mm.
Oh, Shock. No, Shock was another. Yeah, remember Shock?
Yeah,
Shock.
the last phone I got from Shock um wasn't very long ago, and that was actually a pretty good phone. It's
Was it
just
that
that it
flip
was
phone bullshit?
no, 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 no,
The
no,
flip
no, no.
phone thing?
It was an Android phone. Um, It was on and they stuck it with Android 10 only, gave it no updates at all. But as far as the actual phone, um, it wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad. I still have it.
Mm.
I need to follow up on it and give Shock some pointers about what they need to do with their phones because I'm like, you cannot just if you're going to put something out, put some effort into it. Another another company that I haven't heard nothing from in a while is New Mobile.
Oh yeah, bro.
Um,
They were all like they were all enthusiastic, and they're like, yeah, we're gonna talk to CD, and we're gonna send you out another phone. Blah blah. They never sent me that. What was it, the G4?
they
What
never
was that
released the
phone?
G4. The G4 was going to come out. The G4 was announced at CES. That's when you were there,
The
I
one,
think.
the one I was at. Yeah. So they gave
And
me the what did they didn't they send me home with a phone or something like that?
yeah, but it wasn't the G. It was the Onyx G3, wasn't it? Because the G4 was just like a prototype that it was coming out
Yeah.
with, and it had excellent
Oh,
specs,
and
excellent this, and they never brought it
I
out.
remember. I remember it. The one they gave me only had like one. What was it? It was one microphone on the camera.
Yeah,
Remember? Or it
yeah.
was like something was weird about it.
G3, G3. It was a G3, had one
So
microphone, and the video quality was horrible because you could barely even hear. It sounded like he was just record the video. You
yeah.
remember? And that was the same
Yep.
one they sent me, which they sent me. Which I had the red one, I had the blue one, and I had the Onyx. The black one had a bigger battery.
Mm.
The G4 was one they was working on that had awesome specs, and I was like, this if this comes to the market, this is going to be a deal. But they never brought to the market, and then they brought out that abysmal G5 that was horrible, and now they got like the B20, which their latest phone is the new B20, which is a really good phone. It's actually a really good phone, but that's the last phone they brought out, and I have heard nothing from New Mobile about
Mm.
anything.
Yeah. I gotta send out some emails like I used to and all that and blah 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 blah. I haven't. Because I took a break and all that. So, but we'll see. We'll see what's up.
I mean, New Mobile they made the G3 and they skipped the G4 and they went to the G5, so they never brought out the G4. Um, but yeah, they had like the B10, the B15, and the B20. I got the B15, I got the B20, but they haven't released nothing since. And
Oh,
so
did Easy Computer Solutions? Did he change his name to the Tech Preacher?
I think so.
Oh, okay.
Oh, they're making a comeback. Okay. Have you heard anything new from them? Because I used to be in constant communication with New Mobile, um, but since they haven't been making anything new, I haven't really heard nothing from New. um,
Right.
the companies. I've spoken to Blue. They emailed you yesterday. Wow. Okay. Well, see, I got emails for New Mobile, but I don't even know if the emails that I have for New Mobile, if they're even still operational or not, because they probably go from representative to representative
Oh yeah.
every so
Yeah.
often, of course. I've talked to Blue products, Blue smartphones over the phone.
Mm.
Not long ago, they wanted me to give them a call, so I called and talked to who was it that I talked to? It was somebody. A third party company. Okay. Hmm. I haven't heard nothing from them. So I talked to Blue, and they told me that they was satisfied with a lot of things, and that they would be in contact. But I haven't heard nothing from them. So it's it was always New Mobile, Blue smartphones. I'm telling you, Blue smartphones kind of got a bad rap. I mean, a lot of their newer phones are really really good. They're really good budget
Yeah.
phones. You know,
Oh, bro. Yeah, but they're like unlocked, really cheap phones. They were
they just
so bad, bro.
the
The
bold
screens were
in
so small, and the the screens were small, and then the viewing angles and all that. They were only like 3G and all that. Like,
I mean, it's kind of like those people who said, "I will never use a blue phone," but they are the ones that use a 2015 from Walmart that cost $40 that was pure junk. And I'm like, they've changed over the years. You know, they grow like the Bold, the Bold company from Blue, the Blue
yeah,
Bold N2.
yeah,
That phone is ridiculously good for
dude.
179.
I remember the
It's
blue. I remember blue. I remember blue sent you like two or three batteries and shit. They always had like so many batteries in the phone
mm,
because they would heat up so fast and die so fast. But I don't know.
ripped rip TCL. Yeah, TCL's pretty much uh Bold Blue. They used to make crappy phones. I will admit they did. You know, and up around 2018, 2019, if they started getting to more higher tier phones, that was actually pretty solid. And then their newest phone, like the G91 Max, the G91 Pro, have had them phones. They sent me the Bold N2, and that is one of the best
Yeah.
phones for the price that you're going to use. I'm sorry, we can all agree to disagree or whatever. But unless you own it, that phone was just crazy. Um,
Mhm.
yeah, Blues just have a bad name in the tech community. Yeah, because
Yeah.
you
I
know
just,
that it's just little things, you know. But I believe that
yeah,
they're trying. I believe they're trying.
bro. I feel like I was like we were mentioning earlier today in the stream, like the brands that we have here and dude, they have Xiaomi over there. They have the red whatever phone over there.
They're
They have so
Redmi,
much stuff. Redmi, yeah, not even just in China, like in Asia,
Poco.
period.
They got
Yeah, remember
Poco, which are all part of
you guys
Xiaomi.
you guys remember my friend what is her name? Damn, what is her name? VTech knows her name. My friend that's in Asia. I can't.
Yeah,
I used to call her Butterfly, but her name's not Butterfly out here
yeah,
anymore. It's something else. It's something else. But she's from Singapore. She says she could go down to like her local 7-Eleven or whatever the hell and just buy like a Xiaomi or unlock Redmi phone or whatever, and it's not even that much. Aletia, yeah, Aletia. There you go, Aletia. Yep, the one that was up here. And she had the little. She was doing the AI bot thing or whatever.
yep.
Yeah,
If
yeah.
you
She.
ask me,
Uh huh.
If you ask me, Xiaomi's where it's at. Xiaomi makes some, in my opinion, some of the best phones that you'll never see in the U.S. I have one that I use, and that phone is a few years old, and they have updated that phone, kept it up to date, they kept it up and running, and that phone is so good. I mean, and it is so much cheaper than any phone really that you'll get in the U.S. that could even compare with that phone. That's why you won't see those phones in the U.S. because you know the phone that I have from Xiaomi. I mean everything that is the performance and the cameras and everything that it does. It would take a phone. If Samsung had it, was charged $800 for it. You know, and
Uh,
they're selling it for like $300, 350. You know, it's just that's just stuff that you won't see in the U.S. But to me, Xiaomi is where it's at. Xiaomi, Redmi, you got Oppo, you got all those really cool phones. Which I think ain't it OnePlus and Oppo kind of like the same in a way? They always have the
yeah.
they have the Oxygen OS and then like the whatever Oppo's Fun was it Fun? I'm not sure, but anyway, but the phone says Oxygen OS. I was going about Oxygen, which in my opinion is one of the best operating systems there is. Or Skins is OnePlus because they're just it's minimalistic, but it's good. A lot of options, but it's not heavy. Um, to me, it's what Pixel should be, in my personal opinion.
Look, the tech preacher says Samsung and Apple have politicians in their pocket, and the USA won't allow other brands here.
I've been
That
saying the
shit
same
sucks,
thing
bro.
for freaking years now. You know, Samsung's over here grabbing the this side of the government, while Apple's over here grabbing a hold of this side, and they're eating it up.
Yep. And we have to suffer because of it.
I could go into
Like
deeper
me,
with that, but I'm not going to. You know,
we could open a whole other channel with
dude, we would just, dude.
you want to do it? Not this color, but the other color. You know what I'm saying? You see the not the blue, but the red, and we can just go to town.
I don't. I tell you, cancel culture strong, dude.
That's why I say we'll just open up another channel.
But it would bleed over to our
Just talk.
channels. It would bleed over to our channels.
We'll just talk shit all day. All right, let's see here. Realme is Oppo's new budget brand. They're all good though. All right, our
Yeah,
dog.
Realme. Yeah, Realme. I got one of their phones, really solid. Cost like $199. That phone would rival phones that cost $400, $500. You
Sean White
know,
says a 720 phone, 720p phone should not be more expensive than 1080p. I've been seeing this happen. Hmm.
yeah, it's amazing to me how you have Motorola's bad about this. Like the Moto G, I'm going to use this as an example. The 2020 Moto G Power, fantastic phone. Stereo speakers, full HD display, really decent everything. Then they bring out the next model. They lower the 720 resolution display. They take away a speaker, so you only get a mono speaker. They make the phone worse. 2022 model is just as bad as the 2021 model. And I'm thinking, you got a 2020 model that would dominate the 21, 22 models. That's my problem, Motorola. Is Motorola, it's like they back up. They make a really good phone, and then the next two generations of it, they back up and give you less specs, give you less product, and charge you more for it.
Okay.
And
Hey, we got
and
YouTube experiment back. What's up? KR's back.
it's
What's up? What's up? Go ahead. Sorry.
but it's just it may like I say like I said earlier, I think the whole tech YouTube stuff. I think a lot of it's just dying out because there's nothing new. There's just simply nothing new. Every year we get the same phone, we get the same this and the same that with just very, very minor incremental updates. It really does not warrant spending money on something that, I mean, they make it sound like that you got to have it. I believe the society makes it believe that your smartphone defines who you are. If you don't have the latest and greatest, you're poor. You know what I'm
Hmm.
saying? If you don't have this or that, you're poor. I'm like, since when did my phone define who I was? It's a piece of electronic with some glass and some plastic and some cameras and
I'm gonna share this out a little bit. I'll be right back.
all right.
Go ahead, keep going.
Says you should not be made to pay more for a downgrade exactly, and that's where a lot of these companies are doing is they're bringing out a new model and they're taking things. They might add one thing and add a new software update, to the latest version, but they're taking this away and that away. And I'm like, or they may give a phone an AMOLED display versus an LCD, but they're going to take away one of your speakers. Like the previous one had dual speakers, they're going to give you a single speaker. They're going to give you a smaller battery. They're going to do something to kind of counteract that. And it's like, oh wow, well, I got an AMOLED display, yeah, but they took away this, they took away that. I've been blasted because I put not people, but I put companies on blast for that very thing. And I'm like, if you would just open your eyes and realize, they're offering you this one little incremental upgrade. The processor's the same, the RAM's the same, the storage is the same, the cameras are basically the same. They go from LCD to an AMOLED, but they take away stereo speakers. They give you a smaller battery. They may give you, I mean, you got to really look into things more than just what you see on paper because, people will see a phone and the specs look great on paper, but when you get it in your hand, it's like,
Ooh, man. All right. Back. What's up? What's up? Hello.
oh, yep, still here.
All right, cool. I seen we had 27 people up there. Yay! But we only got 17 likes. What? Come on now. See where the donations at. Where we at? $2. $2 holla from VTech when we first started. All right. Let's see. Slim Shady says definitely agree. Most companies have not been pro consumer over the previous generations of phones.
Hmm.
Yeah.
And it's like I mentioned. I think it may have been in BTEC's live stream last night because I was on there with him last night. And it's like I don't know. I mean, there's just you get so. I mean, it's like you like doing tech stuff. You like, but when you see these companies screwing people and they're making you believe that you have to get the latest because of this or that, and it's really when and for the first 6 months, to a lot of reviewers will upplay something. They'll find something wrong with it by the time the next one comes out, and they'll be like, well, like this model is the best thing since sliced bread, right? And then 8 months down the road, when they're talking about the new version coming out, they're going to find everything wrong with the version that they said was so great. And because of the few little upgrades they're going to give the next one, the last year one's is obsolete and not worth nothing. When that's I mean, if you still use a LG, I know the tech picture was it was talking. I watched his video. He uses the LG V60. That phone's how old? But it's still
Mm.
relevant. It's still a
Hey,
relevant
look
phone, and
at
it's told you to use your siren for long.
that. Right. Now I'm talking about Slim Shady Graphics with that $9.99 donation. Hey, that's what's up. Yes, sir. Uh oh.
Sorry,
Um.
sorry, y'all. The bikes are done gone.
Right. Hey, I could tell. I could tell. I could tell he's using the iPhone because of that 99 cents at the end of it. I think. Right. Isn't that how they do it?
Not sure how that works.
I believe. And then we
Spe-
got John says nothing beats an iPhone. Uh oh.
Apparently, they're using Android or a good one, and that's another thing. People wants to put up like a $50 Android phone against an iPhone and say, "Oh, iPhones are better than Androids." Apparently, never used to get an
Right.
Android phone. I mean, nothing wrong with an iPhone, but to say that they're the best, they're so locked down. They're so locked down. And I will say that from now on, they're so locked down. And it's not like, it's kind of like open source with Android, but you're so locked down. You're so locked down, you can't even move your own icons where you want to move them to on an iPhone. They are to just ease up a little bit and let people do what they want to do with their phone instead of just, saying what they can do and can't do with their phone.
Mm, let's see here.
Exactly. Exactly, Sean White. If you love iPhone, good for you, but people that don't like it shouldn't be bashed. Yeah, I mean it's like, but that's what I was saying a while ago. Nobody should let I mean, you got people that is defining people by what phone they use whenever a phone ain't nothing. But something I could take this phone right here, right now, against this table, and guess what? It's broke. It goes for an iPhone, goes for a Samsung, goes for $1,000 phone, $50 phone, a $5,000 phone. All I gotta do right now, hit it on the corner of his dresser, and guess what? It's smashed. It's junk. So I think that's why people are, a lot of times are like, are they try to get the best because their friends have the best. If they get a phone that costs a couple $100, $100 phone, while their friends have $1,000 iPhones or $1,000 Samsungs, well, they're going to be looked at a certain way because but you're not defined by the phone that you use. It's a stupid piece of technology. You know what I'm saying?
It's the iMessage thing, iMessage and what is it the video thing? That's why people say that. That's why they say that, or that's why because they made it like that so you could tell that.
Where's your proof on that, John, that the network is built for iPhones? Where's your proof of that? If you ask me, they got the same bands as the majority as a lot of Android phones do. Look at Google Pixel; they got every single band for 5G and for 4G. Samsung's got it the same way. They're just as they have everything that an iPhone has. So I mean, you prove it. Uh,
Oh, oh boy, here we go. Android for broke boys.
I
it's
guess that's why.
cool. It's cool, and I love the opinions. So keep them coming. Negative, positive, whatever the case may be. Do not none of the moderators, unless any like somebody's being really like really racist or anything like that. I want all comments to come through. No problems. I love it actually. So let it all
Well, I guess
out.
we can agree to disagree on that. If it works better for iPhones, that's why iPhones don't get the reception of Android phones.
Let's see here. I have used any droids in the past. The networks works. The networks works better for iPhone.
Well, see, your proof can't be that you years, decades of experience with Android, because Androids ain't been out for decades. They've only been out since what 2010, so it's a little over a decade. So, and you got to look at it. Androids are not what they used to be 10 years ago. They're not.
Let's see here. Also, Google Fi doesn't have their own network. They use others. Apple doesn't have their own network either. Like, what are you talking about? And all Apple phones have all different types of stuff in there. Apple doesn't actually create anything they have. It's just a conglomerate of crap in there. They use what Sony cameras, Samsung. I don't know. Do they still use Samsung screens?
Samsung supplies the screens for a lot of manufacturers. Um,
Yeah,
51% of a Google Pixel is made by Samsung. You know, and there's no telling what Apple gets from Samsung. You know, uh,
right.
if I ain't mistaken, don't ain't iPhone processors and chips ain't they made by the same that does Android? Or just different in some little bit of a way, but they're made by the same company. I'm not sure. I seen it somewhere. I read it somewhere the other day,
Now,
but I can't remember.
now,
They just
now,
the, the optimize
if I
really good.
spend $1,000 on an iPhone, yeah, you better give me updates for 4 to 5 years. You know what I'm saying? Same goes with if you spend $1,000 on an Android phone, you're gonna get 4 years with Samsung. You know what I'm saying? You can't compare a little cheapy Android Moto G Power or some shit for $100 to a flagship iPhone. You know what I'm saying? Of course, it's gonna be better. Like there's no, you know what I'm saying? You can't compare $1,000 phone to $100 phone. Now you compare $1,000 Samsung to $1,000 iPhone, then we're talking. You know what I'm saying? So
Okay, iPhones processors are made by TSMC. And from what I am hearing, that's who's going to be making the chips for Google Pixels. What in the next year? Um, yeah, that's what I heard anyway. One thing that
Sean
they,
White says,
one thing that One thing they need to get rid of is ACNO's processors. Those things are just trash. I mean, this phone right here I'm on right now costs $1,400. Is that being broke? I didn't give that for it, but that's what it costs because I had a trade in. But still,
If you spend 1,000, you should have a charging cable and a power adapter brick. Like, bro, they don't even give you the brick. They don't even give you the headphones anymore, right? Do they give you headphones? No, right?
nah, man, they give you the least they can give you. Before long, you're going to get a piece of cardboard and
Mm,
something wrapped around your phone to keep it protected, and they're going to send it to you and say, here you go. But they'll be sure they
damn.
give you that.
We should all go after B Tech reviews because he abandoned the iPhone users. He stayed quiet. Damn. Let me see.
I mean, really, when it comes to phones, anybody's what they want to use. I'm not going to bash anybody who's an iPhone fan, a Samsung fan. It's whenever they push it and they shove it down your throat, like that's what's so annoying about it. You know, I want to
Yep.
try to get anybody to come over to the Android side if they ask my opinion, but if they're satisfied with what they have, I'm not going to be like, I can't be friends. That's just stupidity.
Yo, let's let me see. We gotta cancel B Tech. Everybody type in hashtag B Tech do better. Right now, I want to see that in the chat. Hashtag B Tech reviews do better. Because he abandoned y'all. Let's get the hashtag going, guys.
I think it would be kind of
Um,
cool. I think it'd be kind of cool though if Apple would put out like a cheap. When I say cheap, I don't mean like 450, $500 iPhone, like an iPhone SE. They ought to bring out something that people can afford. Everybody, I mean, everybody can afford, $500 even for the lowest end iPhone. I mean,
yeah.
if you want to buy a brand new iPhone, an iPhone 8 is going to run you $300-$400. That's for a phone that's 100 years old by now. It would be
Mhm.
good if Apple really cared about their customers, they will be trying to get somebody. They would
Damn.
try to do something. You know what I'm saying? That's just my personal opinion. I mean, you have Android phones that go from $50 up to $2,000. You know what I'm saying?
Mm.
Of course, you get what you pay for, but if you're in a certain price, he said haters, LOL.
Look,
Oh my goodness.
damn. Hashtag B Tech reviews do better. Look at that. B Tech get wrecked. Damn. Everybody, let's dogpile on B Tech. Uh, damn. FB Tech. Oh shit. KR. Oh man. Hey man, you can't be on that fence, man. You got to go one way or the other. Your iPhone people wanted you. They needed you. They said, "VTech, help us."
I mean, like I say, I know a lot of people that gets to the iPhone ecosystem. Like I say, it's what anybody wants to use. It's whenever iPhone users or
Yeah,
Android users, Samsung users think that they're better than everybody else. That's where I got a problem with. Um, I'm thinking, no, you just use an iPhone, which don't make you any better than anybody else does. It just means you got an iPhone. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
yeah.
they what freaky do? They all do the same thing. They all have a camera. They use the same apps. You know, you can do the same things on an iPhone as you can on Android. It's the same thing. It's just one, operating system versus the other. Um, you know, I will give. I'm down to 5% battery on this phone. I will give. This. They are very optimized. I'm going to have to change phones. Um, because this one here's at five
All right.
percent. Um, you give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
All right. So VTech, get wrecked, kid. Oh man, I missed that. Dude, I missed that. Oh, guess left. Oh no. Hopefully he'll be right back. Let's see here. I have been able to move apps around on my iPhone for a while. Nice, nice, nice. Let's see here. B Tech Review says, take it back my super chat, lol. Uh oh. Imagine you could. Organ says, if Google Pixel made me part of Team Pixel, I would not turn down a free Google Pixel since I need a phone due to juggling three eSIMs. Oh, okay. Uh oh. Lynn says, leave B Tech alone. Oh man. Let's see here. Ooh, okay. John says if you go to the Apple store, you can trade in an old iPhone for $200. I got an iPhone 13 for $500. Uh, what's a good salary in 2023? That is a good question. That's a good question. I'm making 18 an hour now. So at my job currently, it still ain't enough. But Sean West says bye. Get me tech, stand your ground like a good Texan. Let me uh let me send CV Tech this thing real quick so I can come back. Hold on. Be right back, guys. Oh, there's CV Tech right there. Oh, hold on. There he goes. All right, cool. He's back.
I'll be back. Can you hear me?
Yep. Yes, sir.
Turn the volume down a little
Ooh,
bit.
this person's name is X. Nice. Xiaomi always looks good on paper, but in everyday use, not so much. Hmm. Okay. I don't know. I've never personally used a Xiaomi phone.
I like them. I think they're good phones. Um, you know, they have a big selection of phones. A lot of them don't work here in the U.S. Some of them do. A lot of them don't.
Hmm.
The G Supra, I forgot all about the G Supra. Moto G Supra.
Oh yeah, bro. Damn.
I completely forgot about that phone.
Because I'm thinking about the power, right? I forgot about the
Yeah.
Supra. Hmm. See, but bro, I refuse to go to Cricket, like actual inside Cricket wireless and pay an extra $25. You know what I'm saying?
I seen Sean White says I know a girl that won't date a guy if he has an Android, but he pissed me off. Yeah,
I'm live
that is
streaming on
stupid.
YouTube. I'm a YouTuber. I don't even work here. Yeah, that's that's cool. No problem, sweetheart. That's funny. While you on break, I just need a potato or something like that.
Now look at the quality difference between the Pixel 7 Pro and the Galaxy S22 Ultra in the front camera. I can tell a big difference in quality. The sharpness ain't as there. It's not as pronounced as it was in the
Bro,
Galaxy.
MTR. Remember the
So good
ZTE
though.
Z Max phone? Yes, the ZTE Z Max. Yes, it was amazing.
See
Love that thing,
that was the good days of phones. You know what I'm saying? That's 2016, 2017. You know, it was like there's always something new and different coming out. So it was always something weird and quirky with this phone or weird and quirky with that phone. Um, you know, you don't have that today. To me, the nothing phone is the most quirky, innovative type phone that they've released in a long time. I have the nothing phone one. I love that phone. I want the nothing phone too, but I'm gonna spend the money to get it because there's no trade-ins for it. But if there was, I'd have the nothing phone too because that's a freaking awesome phone. But
the
um,
Kia Sarah, bro. The Kia Sarah. That's what I want. I want a Kia Sarah phone again.
if they made a
I
good one,
like.
I mean, Carasera made
Yeah.
a lot of rugged phones for a long time, But now you don't even see those really anymore. And I mean, how many Caracera Duraforce phones were they? Like 20? I mean, ZTE
Yeah, the
Blade,
ZT Blade.
yeah.
Yep, yep. That was a good phone, bro.
I mean, they
That
had
was
so
I
many
think
good
that was like the
phones.
last. That was the last good phone. I think the ZT Blade. Was it the Blade X? Which one is the one they sent me? That was really good.
God, man, there's been so many different X Max, Z Max, X Max this, Max Pro Max, and God, it's hard to even remember
The
nowadays
the
what
Blade X
phones.
Max, the one with Metro, the one that from Metro. I think
Yeah,
that was the good one.
yeah. It was it the one that had that weird material in the back of it. It was
Yep,
a big,
yep,
big brick of a phone. I mean, a huge,
yep,
it was thin phone, huge phone with
yep,
that real nice material in the back. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I still got
yep.
mine.
That was it.
I still got mine. I'm
Really?
not sure. Yeah, not sure where it's at, but I still got mine. You need to
Yep.
pull it out
I
of
remember
retirement.
me, Tech Right. Did you get it? Did you get it sent to you too
No, no,
for
I
review?
went. No,
No,
I went
no,
to Metro and got mine. Yeah, got mine for free in Metro.
yeah,
Well, it wasn't free, but wasn't sent to me free, but it was. I got it for free. Of course, was a
girl.
much of service
Y'all
and all like
remember
that. But
ZTE invited me to that New York thing. They didn't pay for my trip or anything like that, but they invited me up there or whatever to go look at their stuff.
yeah, the X Max I think was a Cricket only phone, but the Z Max is I think was what we're talking about. One was that Metro, if I'm not mistaken. I don't remember. There's been so many of these different brand names from ZTE that who can remember them all? They had the X Max Pro, X Max, Z Max Pro, Z Max. I mean, they had so many different Maxes and X's and Z's and Y's and who knows? I couldn't even keep track. There's so many of them, but they were good phones. They things were solid, man. They were good. They were very good phones. Had no problems with any of them.
Oh my god, this guy. The chicks dig guys with iPhones. What chicks? If you need a phone to pull a chick, there's something wrong with you, bro. Sorry.
Mm. It's the blue bubble, green bubble thing, man. It's that blue bubble, green bubble effect. I guess you would say.
Bro.
I know
And if a
somebody.
if a if a chick and if a chick won't get with you because you have an iPhone or don't have an iPhone, you need to run while you can. Because if she's that shallow and petty, you don't need her, bro,
Exactly.
whatsoever.
100%. Keeping it 100.
Who agrees with Who agrees with me? If a girl won't get with you because you don't have an iPhone,
It
give
ain't
me a
worth
thumbs
having.
up,
It ain't worth having. Really.
bro. Somebody took their like away. He mad. He big
Hey,
man now.
take the like away. I mean, just to keeping it real. If somebody will not, if a female says that she will not date a guy with an Android phone, if you got an iPhone, that just shows what the kind of person she is. Really, I mean,
Yep.
I don't care who that offends. It's the truth, and the truth will offend you a lot of times. So I mean,
Yep. Yep. Shoot. There's a dislike button right there. It don't show up though.
I don't understand this RCS crap and the iPhone. Nah, I mean, you know, I mean, like I say, when I did use iPhone for a very brief time when I had like the 5S and the SE and stuff like the first SE, the little small SE. You know, I didn't care about somebody sending me a message if it was a freaking blue or green bubble. That was I could give a crap. I just knew who was messaging from an iPhone and who was messaging from an Android. Who gives a crap, right? Same way with RCS messages. You know, you have light, like if you got your tone set to blue, you know, I can always tell who has their RCS turned on and RCS turned
Yeah.
off. You know, if I'm
Things like
texting my
that.
friends, if I'm texting my friends, it's always a dark blue and it shows where they've read it and they're replying. If it's turned off, it's just a light color blue and yeah, I you know,
Sorry.
I could do what? We got a frozen John over here. Everything Tech says. I have an iPhone 14 Plus and a Google Pixel 6a. I use both equally. I just love phones and I have an addiction. Yeah, I know the feeling. I know the feeling. But you know what was okay? Okay, I got to speak about this. Okay, everything
Yeah.
Tech. Don't it always kill you how everybody dogged the Pixel 6a because it had a 60 hertz display. You know, it had this. You know, they wanted 449 for it, and it was like, oh, it's silver price. The display is 60 hertz, and it's this, that, and the other. But then Apple releases the iPhone 14 Plus with last year's processor, a 60 hertz refresh rate, the same way. Gave it, I think, what last year's cameras and charged $900 for it, and they gave it a pass. It was okay. Charge $900 charge no, charge $900 for the iPhone 14 Plus with the last year's specs and a just refresh rate, but Pixel gets blasted for doing the exact same thing. Like I said, we know the reviewers who were getting their pockets padded by these people, by Apple, by Samsung. You know,
I mentioned HTC too, and their widget, their clock widget, and all that, the flip clock thing, and all that. I miss it, man. HTC.
but see, that's why Apple is a trillion dollar company because they can get by ripping you off, but you think that you're getting all this, that, and the other, when really you're not. Exactly. Everything takes a yeah. People just love to find any reason to not like something. Exactly. I mean, if people wants to waste their money, I mean, if people wants to spend their money on $900 on on a phone, and they want to bash one half the price that gives you basically the same thing. Maybe not as optimized because we know Apple iPhones are very optimized. We know that. I mean, that's no secret. They're very optimized. But if a phone works for you, that's the whole deal about my channel. Use the phone that works best for you. If you like it, if you enjoy it, don't let anybody run their mouth to you about it. You know what I'm saying? And you know, don't. And it's like
Oh,
don't spend 1,000 if you're not going to use. You know what I'm saying? I
look.
don't know. It's just there's a lot I can say about all this here, but to save time, I'm not even gonna. I'm not gonna waste my time on it.
All right. Name one good Alcatel phone. The Alcatel Pulse Mix. There. That was a great phone.
I can name you the best Alcatel phone, and that was the Alcatel Idol 5S. Alcatel Idol
Mm.
5S. I bought that phone unlocked for all carriers for a really good price whenever they was fixing to discontinue it, and that was a fantastic phone. Other than the battery life was horrible. But that was probably the best Alcatel phone. Had phenomenal cameras, a great screen, excellent speakers. It was just a really good phone. So I would definitely say the Idol 5S. Um, I got mine at Walmart, surprisingly unlocked. I paid 199 for it at Walmart unlocked. Had to drive quite a ways to get it, but um, it was one of the
Yeah.
last ones. It was discontinuing them, but I still got it, and it's on like Android 7.1.1, I think it is. So it's old, but that's probably the best Alcatel that I ever used.
So does anybody play any mobile games you guys currently play?
Well, wait a minute. Yeah, the Axon 7. Oh my God, the Axon 7. Now, I never owned the Axon 7 from ZTE, but I did own the Axon 7 Mini, which was a disaster because of the processor. They gave it the Snapdragon 615 or 617, which was a joke. The 625 was the best 600 series processor back in the day, but they gave it the 617, which was a lag machine and a battery hog. But the Axon 7 itself, that phone, that phone was boss.
Says MTR, does your co-host have a channel? Yeah, it's called CV Tech. Literally in the title, CV Tech.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's say CV Tech. Can you write something?
Yeah,
I can't write anything. I only got one
there I
phone
am.
on me.
There I am right there. Well,
There you
the
go.
Javon Sims, the Idol 5S did not have a reversible display. That one didn't have a reversible display, but it did have, I think, quad speakers. Had supposedly quad speakers, but I don't think it did.
Oh yeah, you remember the Idol 4, bro? That thing. The Idol 3 was good. Then the Idol 4 kind of messed up with that whole VR thing or whatever. Like it was all right,
That
but I think it heated
the
up or something, right? It was like the battery was bad or something. What was the
yeah
problem with that one?
the battery was never good in any of the Idol phones. They were always too small. The Idol 3, I had an Idol 3 for a very short time, but I seen way too many people say that you can just look at it the wrong way, it would crack. And it
Yeah.
was made out of glass and everything, and I just wasn't into all that. But the 5S has been in the case since I've got it, and it's still like a perfect. I mean, I've had that phone for years, and it looks like the day I pulled it out of the box. It's in perfect condition.
Hmm.
But yeah, I've been on YouTube forever. I've been on here with John forever. But I mean for years. I mean it's been how long now? My God, 6, 7, 8 years now probably.
Yep. Remember that VR headset thing that with the
I had
I guess
that.
that fad is just gone, huh?
Yeah,
With the
well,
Idol 4.
Idol 4. I went and got an Idol 4. It came with the headset. It came with the VR headset. It was
Yeah.
trash. I tried it. It was trash, but it wor- it came with it.
So that fad is done gone, huh? There's no more
Uh,
VR headset
there
iPhone
is.
stuff or what?
There is, I
Yeah.
think. I mean, look at this new $3,500 monstrosity that Apple's putting out with their VR thing that they're, you know.
Oh.
Now, don't get me started with all of that. I don't have no knowledge about all that crap, so I don't care about it. So I don't care to hear about all kinds of technical crap that about this whole. I mean, to me, you'll never justify almost $4,000 for any headset from a cell phone maker. You'll never do it. So
Hmm. And it's like it's hard to like it's hard to stream with VR and all that. It's hard to show off any of that stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's what messed me up because like I would always try to like do streams or something with VR included and you couldn't do it.
yeah, Javon
Yo, look
sends.
at that. Chad Cloud. I'm sorry, Cloud. Chad. Cloud with a $4.99 donation. Thank you so much, sir. I appreciate it, sir. Or man, oh my god. I appreciate it a ton. We try to come back in 2023. Thank you so much. Big comeback. No, I'm getting my 100. I'm getting my 100K freaking uh, what's it called? My plaque, bro. I don't care.
Your
I don't
plaque.
care, bro. I'm doing it. I'm doing
I'll
it,
never
bro. I
see
don't
it.
care.
I'll never see
I
it.
don't.
I'll have to buy
I
my
don't
own
care, bro.
plaque, make it up if I want
No,
if I want to.
I do not care, bro. I'm going to get that fucking plaque. Like I've been on here too many years to not, and I'm blood, sweat, and tears over here, guys. So I
I mean,
don't care.
I've been sitting at 35,000, in between 35 and 36,000 subs now for months. I ain't gonna. I'll never see 100,000. I'll be 80-year-old man, and I'll still be at like 44,000 subscribers.
Like, yeah, no, I don't care if I have to sit here at Wendy's for like 3 hours a day and just stream or whatever the heck the case may be. I'm getting that. They should
All
make
you
them
got,
for
all
ten
you got to
thousand.
do,
To be honest,
all you got to do is somehow get on somebody's stream with like 500,000 subscribers, and they go in there and shout you out, have you on stream with them, whatever, and then have a big mass of them come and subscribe to your channel. Yeah, That's the fastest way, I guess, to get to 100,000 subscribers, 200,000, or however much.
Yep. I don't care what we got. What do I got to do? I got to go do mukbangs. I got to do what's that? What's the ASMR videos? I mean, what do I got? Do I got to sit in a bathtub? Do I got to do a bathtub stream? Let's go. I don't care. I am a sellout. Right here, right hand of God. I'm a sellout. Whatever y'all need me to do to get to 100K, do it for the views. I'm here for the views, guys. Any other any other YouTuber that tells you that they're not here for the views is lying to your face.
Exactly.
Because why would you put out a video if you don't want it to be viewed, right?
I mean, I've heard that. I've heard people say that, like, yeah, they don't hear about the. I'm like, man, stop it, stop it. Yeah,
What's up?
I don't know, dude. That whole bathtub thing, man. I think you're the wrong gender for that, man.
What you mean? Bro, it's 2023. I can change
Care.
my gender right now. So I can change my gender anytime I want, sir. Doesn't matter.
Oh my god. Uh,
Oh yeah, there you go. Bathtub stream, man. You're down bad magic. I guess when you can't afford hot. Oh, it's a hot tub. I thought it was a bathtub. That's right, it's a hot tub. Shit, bro. So this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna go to one of these because there's plenty of hotels around here. I'm just gonna jump in the hot tub and we're gonna stream. I mean, bathtub with blue bubbles. There you go. Bathtub with the dinosaur bubbles or whatever, the kids bubbles.
make sure you have all your uh, RGBs and all your steam and everything too. You know.
I feel CV Tech and B Tech MTR all in one stream would attract a lot of views. Yeah, but you can't do the. It sucks because you can only do one person at a time on this um what's it
I
called?
remember.
Go live with
I
me thing.
I remember when I used to go live around 11, like 11 at night, be in the car, like my car streams that I'd done years ago. You know, 50, 60, 70 people. I think I had like a maximum of 70 before. I'm telling you, reading off every single comment and answering every single question of 70 people joining in and chatting, I'm telling you, your voice the next day is gone. It's gone.
Bro, I remember I was able to download Pokemon Go. I was able to download Pokemon Go like I was one of the first people in the US to have Pokemon Go or something like that. Because I side loaded it instead of having it on the Play Store.
Hmm.
And I had like 500 people watching me at one time, like live streaming.
Wow.
Yeah,
Wow.
I was it was crazy, dude.
That's about what it takes, man. It's just something that you would never think. I mean, I have made videos before. They're like 3 or 4 minutes long. You're thinking, let's go throw it together. You know, it won't do anything. And it's the one that makes you the most money. It's the one that gets you the most views. And videos that you think this is going to be it. This is going to get me the views. It's going to get me the revenue. It's going to get me all this stuff, and flat. It just falls nothing. It's like
Uh, let me
DOA.
see.
You know what I'm
Cloud
saying?
says, "Where's Lady Red? She's back. She's back on videos and stuff like that. She ain't ready to go live with me just yet, supposedly. So she needs a little bit more time for that. I don't know, man. So, but yeah, we talked tonight or whatever. I asked her to come on here. So,
I've learned that taking a break from YouTube for 2 3 weeks is death to your channel. It's death to your channel. I'm guilty of that. I've done that twice, where I think it may have been last year or was it the year before. I didn't make a video for like 2 or 3 months, and that right there, I think is when it just killed it. There is some channels that can not make a video for a year, year and a half, come back like they never left. And then there's some that's just like you don't make a video for like 2, 3 weeks and you come back, it's like YouTube has killed your channel, and you can, and I mean, it's like it literally about kills you to get it back to at least somewhat of what it was before, you know. So taking breaks,
Yeah.
I think it's, I think it's why it's best to do videos or stuff in moderation instead of like trying to like fly out every single day making this and this and getting burned out and then not doing it for like 2 or 3 weeks is just going to screw up your channel with the algorithm. You know what I'm saying? Um, that comes to like videos. Now live streams is a little bit different. You know, I feel. But when it comes to like making like daily videos, um, if you don't keep that up all the time and you take like a break for a few weeks, it's like it all that you worked for and built up for, it's like it just dies.
Dude, I haven't made a regular video in like so long.
See, I'm the opposite. You know, I rather go live, and all my videos are mainly just mainly videos. You know,
Yep.
um,
Mhm. I don't
John
know,
says,
man.
"Are
I feel like videos. I feel like videos would do better, but I feel like I don't know. I like going live better, man. I like interacting with everybody. I like being able to talk to everybody.
oh yeah, oh
So
definitely,
I don't know. I don't
yeah."
know.
Them car live streams were fun. I mean, you'd be out there, unless it was like really hot and sticky and muggy. That was kind of miserable. Um, you know, but if it was a comfortable temperature, I mean, I could sit out there as long as my LED lights had batteries in them, and as long as my phone had charge, and I mean,
Yeah.
shoot, sitting in it. I mean, the car seats are pretty comfortable, and I could sit out there for hours doing it. You know, the longest I ever done a live stream was like 5.5 hours one night. I was out there from like 10 or 11 o'clock at night to like 3 in the freaking morning. You know, um, and people was like, "Ain't you worried about being out there in a parking lot by yourself?" And I wasn't. I wasn't a bit worried. I wasn't one bit worried about sitting in that parking lot by myself. Um, no.
I mean, shit. Right now, 20, 26 people watching, 25, 30, or whatever, 20. You know what I'm saying? A couple, $5, $10, you know, donations, or like, you know what I'm saying? $10, $20 in donations. I'm cool with that. That's perfect right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'll take
Exactly,
this all
Javon
day long.
Sims. Oh yeah,
I'll
exactly,
take this
Javon
all day long.
Sims. Oh yeah, yeah.
Shit.
Um, John says, "Are you still? You guys still tight with Lady Red?" I mean, just I think for a lot of us, we kind of like went our own, you know, done our own thing for a while. You know, I know you was really busy with getting your HVAC stuff and all this, and you kind of got away from YouTube for a while, and you know, it was just kind of like, you know, it was all just kind of like, and then now, you know, I guess, I hope so, you know, I mean,
What's that?
I was talking about, you know, like everything's still good, you know, with Lady Red, like, are we still, everybody's still good, you know, I'm not sure.
I mean, I sent her a message today. You know what I'm saying? She's like, I'm not ready to go live yet. She's not doing live streams on her channel yet. You know, I
Yeah.
don't know,
Oh yeah, I watch Flossie's videos all the time.
bro. I don't watch any tech videos. I'm so bad. I don't. I didn't. I see yours pop up earlier. I didn't watch it. I'm sorry. I see B Tech reviews shit pop up. I don't watch it. I see. I, I don't like tech videos anymore. Like so, and it's crazy, right? Because I'm asking y'all to watch me, right?
Actually, you said, do you guys recommend the Moto Edge? Moto Edge Plus 2022. I made a video on it today. Um, this is the Edge Plus. You know, so if you want to know about it, check it out.
That's what's up. Yep. Mr. CB Tech. Subscribe to him, watch his videos and all that stuff. Do better than I
Exactly,
do.
exactly, Kr. Exactly. Yeah, I
I'm doing
wasn't
a
a bit
live stream.
worried.
I don't know. I'm not a worker. People keep
Yeah,
asking
I
me for
don't.
clothes. Like, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't watch a whole lot of tech channels. I watch a few. I watch a handful. I know Robert Allen says Flossie Carter, Jay Williams. I watch both of them. I watch several others. I don't watch from a lot of them. Yeah, stay away from the G Play. Yeah, that G Play's trash. I know.
Flossie is cool. Yeah, I met Flossie Carter in real life the ZTE the ZTE thing was ZTE, right? Shit, I'm tripping. Yeah, the
That
ZTE
or
event in New York. Yeah, and I met him, and I met Jay Williams, Tech Right, Paul Tech.
I thought that was CES.
So no. CES that was in Las Vegas. They had one that was in New York. A little remember that
Ah,
the fold phone, the fold whatever the M whatever the heck it was. What was it called?
Axon M.
Yeah, Axon M. There you go. Yep, the
Wow,
foldable
that has
phone.
been a while.
You still talk to Tech Right? No, we have that. We had beef back in the day. Bad blood. We don't talk. But I don't know. I'm not going to
Javon
discuss what
Sin
it's
says
about.
Javon Sin says Moto G played yourself. Yeah, Moto G Play was horrible. I know John loved the phone. I know it was his favorite phone, but I hated it.
Oh,
I thought
hold on. I'm gonna mute myself real quick.
all right. Uh, I hope I say your name right. Cloud. I'm not sure how you pronounce your name. I don't. No idea.
Uh, oh, the dragon guy. What is it called? What is his name? Dragon. That boost guy, Dragon. He stole a bunch of my videos, man.
Dragonic Warfare.
Yeah, he like stole like clips off my video. Every like, I would make a video, he would literally make the same shit like a couple hours later. You know what I'm saying?
Really?
And you could
I didn't.
tell, it was literally word for word the information that I was getting.
Hmm, I didn't know that.
Yeah, man. So yeah, draconic warfare.
I
Right.
don't. You know, I, I've tried interacting with a lot of YouTubers, tech YouTubers. The majority of them won't have much to do with me. I think I probably know the reason why. It's because where I stand on a lot of things, I believe that everybody wants to follow along with everybody else, just to kind of be in the cool, I guess you would say.
Yeah.
My stance on things are a lot different, and
Mhm.
and I think that they know that, and so that's kind of why I'm kind of like the
Yeah.
outcast. And when it comes to a lot of the tech community, which I honestly don't care if I got to change myself to be liked, then I guess I'll just not be liked because I'm not going to change what I am, what I stand for, what I believe in for anybody. I don't care what anybody thinks or how anybody likes it. Um, I mean, to me, they can like it, lump it, bump it, jump it, whatever they want to do with it. If I have to, go with the crowd to be liked, then I'll just stand alone. You know what I'm saying? And I will associate with those who accepts me for what I stand for and knows what I stand for, and I'm not going to alter what I stand for or what I believe in, and the stance I take on things, and the majority don't like that. So I've tried to associate with a lot of bigger creators, and most of them just act like I'm not even there. So that right there pretty much tells me a lot. So, if people's down with me, hey, cool. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know, if their ways and their thoughts are different than mine, if they want to be friendly with me, I'm gonna be friendly right back to them. If people want to cast me out or push me away because of my ways, that's their problem. It ain't my problem. So
Hey,
that's kind of where I am with that.
shoot, dude, I just seen they got an outlet right here on the outside of Wendy's. Shit, I got my power cord right here. We doing a 24-hour live stream, guys. Let's go.
Well, no, 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 no. It ain't my stance on Android. It's about everyday things. It's about life things. It's things in the U.S., things in the world. It's nothing tech related. Um, so yeah, it's not about technology. It's not about phones. Um, it's about other things.
Man, that guy Pete VTech, man, I remember him, man. Man, what a piece of work that guy is. Oh,
I mean, if you follow me on Twitter, you'll know exactly. I mean, you know, I mean,
John likes the Moto G Pure only because it's $40 and it's the cheapest thing going at Walmart. If
is
you
it
need it for
it
like a
is
kid.
it? Oh, I done, I done a chop chop here on this phone and like a,
Oh, I
um,
love.
I love
What's
that.
up?
I love that about these phones,
Yep.
man. That little chop chop feature. That's what's up. Um, is the G Pure really better than the G Play? What's really the difference?
Yes. G Play is 2 gigs and G Pure is four.
No, the
So
G
you get
Play
two
is
gigs of
three
RAM.
gigs. 3 gigs
Is
in
it
the G
three?
Play. Yes, three.
Okay.
Still not enough.
Sure. You sure?
Positive. Positive. 100%.
I'm talking about the Cricket one, the G Play Cricket.
All the G Plays are 3 gigabytes of RAM.
I swear that thing said two when I was reviewing it and all that, playing with it.
Yeah, it's three
So
gigabytes of RAM, and it had that horrible G37 core. Well,
it doesn't have that the Play Go thing or whatever, Google Go or whatever the thing is
mm,
called.
nah.
No,
Android Go is dead in
Android
the
Go. There you
U.S. It's no
go. Okay.
longer. You don't see phones that are Android Go anymore.
Yeah.
Thankfully. I
I
mean,
think the Pure has a bigger screen, bigger battery. I'm assuming, and more storage or more RAM.
more RAM, but the
I
same
thought.
storage at 32 gigs.
Yeah,
That was 32
32 gigs. Yeah,
gigabytes.
yeah, yeah, yeah,
But the
yeah.
RAM was 4 gigs versus 3 gigs. But I'm not really
Hey,
sure
that
uh,
hey,
the
1 gig,
processor.
man. It does
It does the
something.
difference.
I don't
It does
know.
the difference. What was
I'm
the
not gonna
Android
say it's
phone you
like
could?
the best, but shit, it's for $40, dude. If your kid needs a phone,
Yeah,
$40 at Walmart. Like,
yeah. You can't really beat it. You can't really beat it. You know what I'm saying? I mean, what
there's a
was
lot
the
of things for forty
phone?
dollars. Like, shit, you can't even go to McDonald's and order for 3 or 4 people. You know what I'm saying? Combos, at least you're gonna be paying $40. Saying, and then you're gonna
There was
shit
a.
it out within half an hour. So
That's why I say a lot of times if you go out to a restaurant and eat, you go out and spend hundreds of dollars at a restaurant, you're just flushing money down the toilet,
yeah,
literally. What was the Android phone you could change the back on? There was a
Pulse
lot of those
Mix,
phones.
Pulse Mix.
The Pulse Mix was one of them, but there was other phones too that you could do the same thing with. I just don't. There were several Android phones that companies.
Motorola had those pins on the back of their phone. You know what I'm saying? You could change the back and customize it a little bit, get the
I
wood
think
grain and all that crap.
I think that LG tried something like that too at one time, but I don't quote me on that because I'm not 100% positive. But uh, yeah, I know. I have to keep it real here. The Pulse Mix was not a horrible phone. It was just that it needed, if it had a little bit more, a little bit more, it needed a little bit more power. I mean,
A little bit more, bro. I, you remember my review of it? Like, I literally got it from Target. Matter of fact, the Target right here, and
hmm
I was on break, and I literally went to the Mexican restaurant, this little taco burrito place. I opened the bitch up. I reviewed it for all of like 5 minutes, and it was just like the 5 minutes I spent with the phone was just like I almost cracked my fingernail or broke my nail just trying to get the thing open. The
that yeah,
switch
the
switch the back.
back,
You remember the
yeah,
batter?
the back. You needed like a knife to get to take the back of something off. I mean, it was a. I mean, it had the dual speakers dual speaker with a kickstand. You remember that to give you like twice the sound quality. Didn't sound bad,
Oh, yeah,
honestly.
right.
Then it had the light up back that lit up, and then it had like the what was it, the extended battery.
But why? Why would you want your back to light up anyways? Like that's just asinine.
Well, that's like my nothing phone. The light, it has like it has LEDs on the back of it. It blinks and lights up, but it's a lot better, innovative than the Pulse Mix.
Yeah,
The Pure is
that's
being
weird how they
phased
never
out.
do anything with the back of phones. You know, it's just like it's weird, dude.
I know that like some of the LG, they had like the leather backs and they had like different kind of backs, and LG was really innovative. A lot of things that we see in phones now, LG, LG kind of like started, but always they always kind of failed at. You know what I'm saying? And then another manufacturer
Yeah.
took it and made it better.
Hmm.
But the problem with LG is they just did not. Um, they didn't promote nothing that they was selling. I mean, they had like the
Huh.
V60 and they had the G8s and the G8Xs, and they had these, dual screen type deals, and they had, in the wing, and they had all these really cool phones that were really good, really solid phones, but they never promoted any of them. I mean, it's like they never marketed nothing. Their marketing was horrible, and that's why I think that, I don't know, but they made really good phones. They made solid phones. Um, but they didn't market nothing, and they just went under. I mean, you lose billions of dollars in the cell phone industry. You got to back out of it. You know what I'm saying? They could have made it if they'd have wanted to, though. I believe.
They still make TVs and washers and dryers and
Oh yeah,
refrigerators and all
all
that
that stuff.
kind of.
That's where
Yeah.
they get their money from. It wasn't from cell phones. That's for daggum sure. The Pure
Sony's
is
the
being
same way,
phased
right?
out. That's why they posted, huh?
Sony's the same way, right? They only make money from their PlayStation brand. They don't really make money from the Xperia, whatever the hell, right?
I think the reason why the Xperia phones is just because they're so freaking expensive. I mean, $1,500 for a phone, $1,200 for a phone, and yeah, it has a 4K display. It has some of the craziest cameras, but unless you really know how to go in there and dabble with the manual settings, and you use it as a point and shoot, the camera quality is worse than Samsung and Pixel or Apple or whatever. They just didn't really have it when it came to point and shoot. You had to really go in there and really use it like professionally, like you would like a DSLR to get the best photos. And they use a 21:9 aspect ratio, which means the phones were so narrow. People just didn't like the aspect ratio of their phones. So, and they only have like a couple phones, and all of them are well over $1,000. So they ain't gonna. Like I say, I think that if Sony would bring back an Android, the Walkman. You remember the Walkman flip phone?
Yeah.
All the different colors, the silver, the black, the orange. If they would make an Android phone that was around the $400 mark, that had a lot of the Walkman style from the older flip phones, and made it like that today, that phone would probably sell like hotcakes. 'Cause I'm telling you, it has some really good features, really good specs, and really good this, that, and the other. That would be something that really cool that they would do. But they ain't gonna do nothing like that.
LG Escape phones were bad in my opinion, says Robert Allen.
Yeah, a lot of the budget LG phones really wasn't hitting on a whole lot of anything. If Sony had made the Xperia camera more user friendly, it would have been a good carry for it. Yeah, it would be. It would be. But still, selling it for $1,400 for a phone that really just don't do anything any better than anything else, it's just kind of
You
hard to
can't even
justify.
find them nowhere. The Sony phones are not at Metro. They're not at Boost. They're not at
Nah,
Cricket. They're not at Walmart.
nah,
Like,
nah. You got to order those.
all right, well,
Amazon has
shoot,
them.
dude, we've been on here for like 2 hours, bro. We need to like go.
Yeah.
So guys, please leave like right now if you haven't. Please go to CB Tech's channel and show him some love on that newest
Need
video that he's got. Matter of fact, if you come from, go to my video right now. Go ahead and put your channel in there, bro, real quick.
I don't know, I can get the link to my channel, but
Oh, just say something. Just say something.
I can just say hey. And I'm not sure if you click on my profile picture, if it will take you to my channel. Like right now, mine says go to channel, but if y'all push it, it may say something different. It may say actions or whatever. I
Yeah,
don't know. Um, but
yeah.
yeah,
So when
be
we
sure to
end
go
this
over
video,
there and check that out.
I want you to go to his video and I want you to comment. I came from John's video, CB Tech. I want you to comment. So I want to see y'all's comments in there. So let them know that you came from my channel. All right.
And
Let
watch
them
it
know that
and check it out.
him being
Check
a
it out.
yeah, check it out. Yeah, check it out and everything. And you know what I'm saying. And so we can tell we can show CB Tech that him being up here and be live streaming with us is doing something for him. You know what I'm saying.
Because I'm
So
trying to be as helpful as I can. I say that in my all my videos. I try to give. They said that they're not flashy. My videos are not flashy. If you're not
yeah,
subscribed to my channel and you're new to seeing me or whatever, I'm not a flashy person. Okay, I make simple videos, being as helpful as I can be, trying to give you the information that you need, and
yeah,
being upfront and honest with you. That's just what I think anybody
yeah,
expects, and that's
yeah.
really what matters.
Hey, Canelita, how long you been listening to the video, Miss Canelita? I know her personally, but how long you been up here, or you just got here? Um,
Thank you. I appreciate that.
let's see here. But yeah. So yeah, just oh my god, dude, 2 hours, bro, and 11 minutes. Holy crap!
Always, always want to be a help. Always want to be a help. And also, when I do my live streams, I'm usually by myself. I answer every question that comes in.
Uh,
So
bro, let's do that. Let's do the thing on your channel where we do the thing. It's easy to set up, bro. It's so when you're going live, all you have to do is hit the go with my friend or whatever. And it's easy. It's
all right, we'll have to do it,
all right.
man.
So let me
We'll have
know.
to do it. All
Yeah.
right, sounds like a winner to me, man.
All right, bro.
Thank y'all for joining in tonight. Y'all are awesome.
All right. Peace out, guys. Bye now. And remember, if somebody don't love you, somebody else does. Don't let anybody make you feel any less about yourself. You know what I'm saying? How about you, RJ? Give us a little positive message for the people out there. They might have a little depression, or they might, you know what I'm saying? Give us a positive, something positive.
I'm thinking.
There you go.
You put me on
CB's
the
gonna.
spot there, man. You put me on the
It's all right,
spot there,
man. Just
man.
come on,
I
bro.
don't
Give
know.
us something good. Give us something positive. Come on.
Dang it, man. If you
He's
hadn't
got it.
said that, I would have thought something. But anyway,
He's got it. Got it. It's coming to him right now. He's about to do it. Boom.
no, I can't.
Go ahead.
Right now, I yeah.
Oh. All right.
I got a blank mind right now. Thank y'all though. I appreciate every one of y'all. Y'all were awesome. And yeah, shout out to all y'all.
All right. All right. Bye, guys. Love y'all.